Okay, also I figured that be a good time to kind of give a mid-March update, so to speak, on how everything's going because things have changed quite a lot since I've posted the videos, or my most recent videos, especially the comparison videos. I still, unfortunately, have not been able to get the head gasket for the snapper. I am hoping to get that here in the next couple of weeks. I've been really busy with a bunch of other things these past couple of weeks, most notably getting rid of these new mowers. Let's see, from the comparison video, both the Honda ones are going very, very quickly. I think I started out with 7 of them. I'm down to 2, and one of them has a slight vibration to it, so I'm selling it for a little bit less, or for quite a bit less than the other one. And the other one basically is sold. I just have to deliver it to the person. So the Honda engines went really quickly. The Briggs engines are going a little bit slower, and when it comes to self-propel, I haven't been able to get rid of any of these snappers. I have them listed for $220. I think they list for like $280 something at Walmart. So they're the SP65 models. They haven't gone. I had a little bit of trouble getting rid of them at a price that I wanted to get rid of them at last year. So hopefully I like to get at least 200 out of them. I think I had to sell a couple for like 180, 190. It's no big deal. But the other hot commodity has been these just bagger push mowers that I have listed for 140. They have gone very quickly as well. I'm actually keeping one of those for myself over there. I sold a couple of the big wheel ones, and actually the cheap ones, the standard wheel ones here, I haven't really been able to sell. I sold one of those, and I've sold one of the hyper tough ones. I have them listed for 110, and the hyper tough one's listed for 90, which is about $60 less than you can get them at the store. And the way I put it is it's already assembled and they're basically brand new as it is. So pretty sure I have, let's see, this is the SP80 snapper with the 725 Briggs on it, front wheel drive, big wheel. I think I've got somebody coming this weekend to get one of those, which would put me with one left. Let me show you all a couple of trade-ins that I have. You could probably see this one right here. I was going to make a video on it. It ended up just being a carb diaphragm issue on this, and what I ended up doing, unfortunately, I'll just give a quick lowdown, is the back screws of the diaphragm, and I've got plenty of videos on me replacing these. I put a primer bulb in it too, which is just taking those 2 tabs out, pulling the bulb out, putting the new one in. I actually stripped the thread, which I have never done before, on the back 2 screws of the carb diaphragm, and was able to find a different set of screws to re-thread it properly in there, and now the mower runs good. Just a nice little cheap $50 3.5 horsepower classic mower. A lot of the stuff that's come in, I haven't really had any what am I trying to say, surprises with, apart from just little things like that. One back here is one of the older Murrays. I think it's a 14 or a 15 model. Yeah, a 15 model, because it's still the 22-inch cut, because I changed the 21-inch cut in 2016. This one right here, if I can get it out, actually has a bent shaft on it, slightly bent with a bent blade, and so whoever used it, they actually vibrated it basically to death, the deck anyways. Yeah, let me get that out of the way here. Okay, so they've basically vibrated the deck off of it and walled all those holes out. So you can kind of see the blades bent and the shaft's a little bit bent. I'm going to see what I can do with this mower. I've got another shaft I might try and put in it. I've had decent success with being able to straighten out crankshafts on these engines in particular, to where the vibration doesn't completely go away, but it goes away to the point where you don't really feel it while it's mowing. So I will see what I do with that mower. Hoping to at least get something out of it. I've got a good deck. I just need to switch some wheels around on that other deck that I have. This one here has the, and again, I've gotten all these as trade-ins so far this year. If I haven't said it already, I sold about 15 mowers in 10 days after the weather here in North Carolina really started getting warmed up. So that was a big surprise. One Saturday I sold in the middle of March. I had 5 mowers sold between 10 and noon, which was incredible. So I hope everybody else's season is going pretty well. This is another trade I've got. The problem with this one is basically the same problem with all of these, is that the axle breaks down here on the plastic portion and the height adjustment doesn't work very well. So the engine runs good on it, the blade's good, and all that stuff is good. What I'm actually going to do is I have this mower out here, and I don't know, I've made a video on this one. This one's the one that knocks a little bit, or has that noise in it that I really don't like, and I'm not going to sell it as a new mower. So what I'm actually going to do is take the engine off of this one, or swap the engines basically, since that engine seems to run okay, although it has that noise in it, which I don't like. Put it on this mower, just kind of sell it as just a cheap mower. Again, I'm going to run it to make sure that it doesn't blow up or anything, and I'll disclose that it has a noise in the engine when I sell this one. But again, if I get $40 out of it, I'm good, at least for me. I'll take this engine and put it on that and take all the decorative covers and stuff and change them out, because this motor's not hurt at all. It had a little bit of water in the tank that I had to take out, but apart from that, runs good, oil's clean. Just clean it up, and I'll have a nice new deck for a good mower here. So the last one I want to show y'all, I guess I got the Troy built out as well, the TB200. Somebody actually came and bought this one, but actually returned it to get the all-wheel drive snapper. So that was kind of a nice upgrade for them. Although this one's perfectly fine. Big difference is between this and the snapper is it's got a little bit bigger motor on it, the 625 series. But that's about it. And a little bit different like design right here and whatnot, but that's basically what the snapper is. I'm selling it for $220 just like the snappers. Hopefully it'll go away at some point. This Toro here actually got a trade for the other all-wheel drive snapper. It's got the Honda clone engine on it, the 7 foot-pound torque, I guess Chinese Honda engine on it. Looks almost exactly like a Honda engine, but it needed a carb clean, and even after I cleaned the carb, it ran a little rough. I put a little seafoam in it, and it's running awesome now. And so hopefully that one will get going this weekend. I was a little wary of that Chinese Honda clone engine as to how the carburetor would react to getting it clean, but it did a great job. I'll sell that one for $200. This one's just a little $50 mower. I'll probably get 60 or maybe 50 or 60 for that one after I change the engine onto a better deck, get rid of the vibrations on it. So I just want to give y'all a quick update. I've had a ton going on, and I didn't want to leave y'all kind of in the dark as to how everything's going. But one thing else that I have also noticed is since I've moved last year, it seems that the people that come here, I'm not going to say are more friendly, but they seem to be, but they are also not heckling me on the prices like they were at my other locations. So I'm kind of surprised on that, and I've gotten a lot of compliments and thank yous as well. So I appreciate all the support on y'all's end as well, and I will give y'all another update, or if I see anything unusual or different than something that I have not already covered in my previous videos over the past couple of years, I'll throw it on the channel as well. It's just a little difficult for me to make videos now just because I've got a lot of other stuff going on, which a lot of other good stuff just kind of impedes on my video making time. But y'all are some loyal followers, and I wanted to just kind of give y'all an update of how everything's going on. If anybody has any questions about selling these new customer returns and just kind of the whole process, then feel free to ask me in the comments below, or pricing wise, or just the whole, buying and selling process. So thank you all again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and hope everybody else's mower season is going well if you do this either for a living or on the side as well. Here in this area, it seems to be a good year with all the rain we had over the winter and the good weather we've been having recently here in March. So best of luck to y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.